Ghoulboy is an action RPG game that blends the genre with hack-and-slash gameplay. It has 2D action, courageous protagonists, gloomy environments, and terrifying demonic enemies. The game's pixel style is masterfully mixed with nostalgic vintage aspects, providing a delightful experience for Switch players. Players control a heroic figure who expertly throws a spear to build new platforms. The game combines puzzles and combat aspects, with gold-gathering possibilities to improve health and increase weaponry. Ghoulboy captures the flavor of famous vintage platformers and hard bosses.
Tate. Can't let them get in my head.
Nikolai, a man with a terrible background, sits on the border of a huge, mysterious realm, facing a ruthless dragon who represents his innermost fears and regrets. The dragon, a massive beast with obsidian scales, is a representation of his history, trapping him in a web of frightening memories. As he progresses deeper into the dragon's realm, he faces a variety of challenges that force him to confront his hidden anguish and phantoms. However, with each confrontation, Nikolai discovers a source of inner strength, learning to accept the suffering and recognize the lessons concealed within his memories.
Unexplored calls to me, and I feel alive.
Dan, an inexperienced adventurer, sets out on a journey to solve the mystery of the twin volumes in the lonely hamlet of Red Pines. According to legend, a skillful artist constructed a faultless duplicate of the Spirit's Book, which was unintentionally left behind during the evacuation. Dan resolves to examine its legitimacy, and, if possible, obtain the actual book. The game has 23 different chambers, straightforward controls, accessible skill levels, no death or violence, no hyper-realistic visuals, and no procedurally created worlds.
So close. I can already smell the ink on the pages.
This first-person open-world puzzle platformer follows an epic journey to save a cherished toy hamlet from darkness. Players must navigate a wide, interconnected universe, full with unique obstacles and magnificent scenery. They will develop strong new talents for combining abilities in novel ways, addressing inventive problems, and solving riddles. The game contains exhilarating first-person action against difficult enemies, as well as a wide range of transforming weapons and skills. The voyage to see the legendary Blue King is dangerous, and only the bravest will survive. Mineko's Night Market is a compelling game that captures Japanese culture, emphasizing friendship, tradition, and an abundance of adorable cats. The game follows Mineko, a lively girl who relocates to a struggling island inspired by Japan, where the superstitious residents worship the sun cat, Nico. The locals are perplexed by strange appearances of Nico, a once famous person. The game's goal is to solve the town's riddles and resuscitate it by allowing players to do daily activities, take on jobs, go on wacky excursions, and manufacture unique things for the weekly night market. Unpacking is a game that mixes block-fitting puzzle components with home decor to create a relaxing living space. Players must design different living areas, ranging from a single bedroom to a whole household, and explore domestic situations without the use of timers or score systems. They also reveal a character's story through the items she brings to each new home and those she leaves behind. The game provides a sense of connection with an invisible individual and a story that is never officially told. Labyrinth of the Witch is a dungeon-adventure role-playing game suitable for players of all skill levels, providing a rich and entertaining experience. Players may travel carefully crafted dungeons loaded with dynamic difficulties, using a wide range of tools to plot their approach. The game is simple to use, with basic controls and clear objectives, making it ideal for both casual and serious players. The game includes a unique speedrun dungeon in which players may test their abilities and reflexes by racing against the clock. Void Bastards is a first-person shooter game in which players take control of a crew of Void Bastards and steer them out of the Sargasso Nebula. They must make vital judgments on where to go, what acts to take, and which foes to face. The game entails examining the spacecraft's layout, spotting risks and opponents, and deciding which terminals and ship systems may be used. Players must carefully traverse the dangerous ships, searching for supplies and manipulating control devices. They must also create improvised tools and weaponry while piloting their escape pod through the vast expanse. Discover a huge universe filled with diverse planets, strange animals, and ancient relics as you explore the Empire's rich past and unearth secret truths. Make critical decisions that will impact the course of the Empire and determine your fate. Handle massive warships with unique skills and armaments, and engage in epic space battles against deadly foes. To obtain power, form alliances and negotiate difficult political terrain. Unleash your entire potential as you learn your powers and the true essence of your character.
Training and doing tournaments.
Treachery in Beatdown City is a gripping RPG game in which players take on the roles of 3 heroes, combating numerous foes such as crooked cops, gangsters, and tech startup enthusiasts. The game has a hybrid combat system that blends real-time and turn-based aspects, allowing players to master a variety of fighting techniques such as suplexes, elbows, flying knees, and trip kicks. Players can even construct their own strike-a-grapple combos. The game also includes a top-down map to help players traverse the streets of East Fulton, as well as a classic chiptune music by Inverse Phase.
My eyes open, don't provoke when I'm side-scrolling. Street
Found friend is guiding you in dungeons.
Players must travel randomly created ring dungeons, foraging, battling, and sneaking to new encounters in the Ring of Pain. Positioning is critical for survival, and mimics provide options for passively powered devices. Players may purchase their way to dominance, or they can adapt with what they find in the brutal depth. There are 16 core path dungeons, 2 branching endings, hard mode items, a daily dungeon mode, 25 special dungeons, 4 environment regions, 180 items to unlock, 40 creatures to learn and adapt to, and responsive turn-based mechanics.
Observe the ring and strategize.
A turn-based tactical RPG takes place at a magical school, where players must employ timing mechanics to unleash powerful spells and defend against opposing attacks. The plot focuses around a gang of naughty magic students, each with their own special abilities and capabilities. Players must learn 48 spells, including explosive strikes, poisons, and healing powers via skill and strategy. Over 100 formidable foes, including ethereal spirits and legendary monsters, are confronted. Players must also confront 22 monsters and find over 100 magical items. Summer Catchers is an arcade game that transports players on an epic journey through a world full of mysterious delights, strange animals, and exhilarating races. Players drive a wooden automobile through shady forests, marshes, vast valleys, and subterranean towns, confronting countless obstacles and larger-than-life difficulties. Key features include a unique arcade game that combines racing, narrative rhythm, and puzzle aspects, allowing players to explore the visually gorgeous pixel art universe, acquire unique powers, and upgrade their vehicle. Ghost Song is a 2D adventure set on Lorien's lonely moon, where a long dormant dead suit rises from hibernation. The game is a moody journey through self-discovery, ancient secrets, and cosmic fear. Finding the secrets of the alien world, players must travel twisting passageways lighted by bioluminescent vegetation, combat formidable creatures, and learn new skills. Twisting alien tunnels, long-abandoned labs, and a dark past are all part of the game.
Get knocked down, get up again. That whole
Babyface, a former member of the criminal underworld, is entrusted with stopping a citywide criminal takeover. The game includes epic battle, martial expertise, a lethal armament, and a customizable Street Fighter attire. Players may change their character's look and acquire over 150 outfit items. The game is set to an audio adrenaline surge using noise screams, throbbing music. The battle never ends, with objectives to fulfill tasks, gain rewards, and prove who rules the streets on the scoreboard.
Signs. I had the stink of corruption all over me.
Discover the excitement of old arcade boxing with a modern twist, complete with fascinating 2D hand-drawn graphics and thrilling Thunder special strikes. As you continue, master the ever-changing arcade boxing environment and adapt to new combat tactics. Travel across interplanetary settings to put your boxing talents to the test, from neon-lit city streets to futuristic space stations. Ascend to the renowned title of Champion of the Universe by beating and claiming all opponents. Learn how to defeat brutal approaches and create your own distinct fighting style. The Mummy Demastered is a 2D non-linear adventure game set in the 16-bit period in which players must save mankind from the supernatural attack coordinated by Princess Amenet. Communication with headquarters has been disrupted, and gamers must explore tombs, woodlands, abandoned tunnels, and London streets to discover the fate of their comrades. Key features include magnificent retro-inspired visuals, a mix of shoot-'em-up action and exploration-based adventuring, a vast array of weaponry, and a goal to uncover and acquire 50 secret artifacts.